you have to have a reason. Everyone that joined has a reason for joining. I want to have like self-worth, to feel like something, and I wanted to give back to the country that gave me the opportunity to live like this. Everyone has a reason. Some other people join because they want to run away. Some other people don't have no options. It's either do nothing or just join the army or any branch of service. It's all up to you guys. It doesn't amount to anything. Quitting is for losers. Say it like that way. It might sound harsh, but it's true. Before I begin, shout out to Drip46. He made a new channel. He does horror reviews, and I think it's really artistic. It's really interesting. So if you're into that stuff, make sure you subscribe. And I know you know him because mostly his viewers are my viewers too, but I would really gladly appreciate it before you even continue watching this video to go to his channel, Horror Reviews, and make sure you subscribe and tell him, give him input on how he's doing on his channel, because he's trying to branch out and do more other things that he actually likes in. It's more interesting for him, all right? And also, just to remind you guys, because of Drip46, I came back to YouTube. If it wasn't for Drip46, I won't be making any videos anymore. ARCHIEzzle won't be existent. All right? Can you show us how many push-ups you can do? I'm gonna give you a few. Oh, I can't really do a lot of push-ups. This is just me just waking myself up. If this is a PT test, it's probably gonna be like one, zero. And then just going down a little bit here. That's that.
And right here is when he realized what I did.
You know what's funny? Drip actually got me to do push-ups. What the fuck? That was pretty smart. You got me. You got me.
That was E4 Mafia street smart right there, my friends.
What is happening, guys? ARCHIEzzle here, and welcome to another video. Today's video is another army story time. I get a lot of comments and questions asking, once I join the army or any branch of service, at any time, can I quit? First of all, quitting, remember this guys, it's never an option. Quitting is basically just letting everything go, backing up, and just dropping it and just saying to yourself that you can't do it anymore. Being in the military, whatever branch of service you are in, you gotta understand that when you sign the dotted line, you are giving your time, your life, everything that you've worked hard for, and you're basically leaving whatever you have right now for the military. It's not going to be forever though. I always say that on my videos. The army, whatever branch of service, it's never forever. That's why once you're in the army, make the most out of it. So once you get out of the army and transition back into a civilian, you have everything set up, your future set up, your education, you have a job, valuable life skills that you won't be able to get in a regular job in the civilian side. You will get it in the army and any branch of service. I've mentioned it a million times before in my older videos that even the greatest motivators or the most motivated and always hua type of soldier, they'll have days. They'll have days that they don't really feel like motivated, they feel really down, or sometimes they get too stressed out too much and they don't even seem to be like the same soldier they were. Sometimes they also think about quitting. And we just talked about quitting in the beginning of this video. Today's story time is the time when I felt like quitting. It happens to everyone, it happens to anyone, whatever job or whatever you're doing at the moment. It might sound weird, it might sound funny, but throughout basic training in AIT, I actually thought about quitting. Because I picked combat medic, 6-8 whiskey, healthcare specialist, whatever you want to call it. But I wasn't really so sure, and I listened to a lot of people that's been in the job and people that have, you know, just general idea on what the army is, but not really understanding what's in the army. Again, that's the purpose of these videos, to educate you guys, share you my life experiences, to help you decide if you think like this is actually the path that you want to take and the way, the lifestyle that you want to do for a certain amount of years. Basic training was okay. I was too busy, but I had a battle buddy. A great battle buddy. His name is Marquez. That's his last name. I'll show you some screenshots on what he looked like. We were really like buddies. And it's not like just because, you know, we got along. It's just so happened that my name is Masibay and his last name is Marquez. So we were basically sitting all the time together, always in line because everything's like alphabetical. He was a really great buddy. He's from Texas. He's Mexican, half Spanish. I don't really know who he is, but he's Hispanic. He's really amazing. I still have really close contact with this guy through Facebook. And sometimes we email each other. So just a quick snapshot. We've been in the Army both exactly the same time. We joined March of 2011. We're both 5 years and a few months in, about 5 years and 4 months in the Army right now. He deployed, I think he's actually deployed right now. Can't really say why, whatnot, but whatever. But he's deployed more than once. He's a combat medic. He actually did line medic stuff. Unlike me, I was in the clinic. I was actually in an S shop, an S2 shop. Totally different from my 68 Whiskey MOS. Though I've also worked in the line in garrison with an artillery unit, and I worked at a TMC and an emergency room when I was in Kuwait. So it was pretty great, but he did more of the HUA combat medic stuff. Prior to that, when we were in basic, we were buddies already. We were so excited that we were going to be both medics in the same AIT. So I already have a buddy going over there. And guess what? We actually had the same bunk together again. Same bunk. We stayed together most of the time, and it was really fun. But there was a point in our AIT and basic training where we feel like, I don't think this is the right MOS for us because I'm not really interested with medical things. And I feel like as soon as we get out there, are we going to get deployed? We were so scared of that. And we got scared of people dying, you know, people's stories back from overseas saying how bad it was. I mean, that's the reality of life. That's the reality of the military. I got nothing else to hide. That's what it is. Why am I gonna lie? And we just really got, you know, we kind of got scared and backed out in our heads like, shit, we don't want to do this anymore. But there's a lot of soldiers that fail NREMT. It's basically a national registry to become an EMT basic. What happens to these guys while in AIT is when they fail up to 3 times, I believe, the NREMT, they get kicked back and get reclassed to a different job. Most of them got 68, I forgot what series it was, but it's lab tech, or sometimes 68 Delta, operating room tech, or sometimes they even convert to something else like an MI-35 series job, or maybe a mechanic job. It's just really your luck. But a lot of them got like med lab, the automated logistics person, or a lot of them got like other 68 series job, totally different from a 68 Whiskey. So we were wondering, like, if we failed our NREMT on purpose, we can get recycled. So that's basically what happened. We both failed it the first time around on purpose. Not to the point that we really scored 0, but kind of like not really studying and not, you know what I mean, like not giving our best. But we actually understood the material, and we were actually scared that I think we actually passed. But the grades were finally out, and it showed that we failed. A little bit of relief because it gave us a little bit of leeway time to think about, are we really gonna do this? What's the point of us getting up to this stage and quitting? We picked this out of our own will. We thought this was like the best MOS. Again, there's no guarantee what you're going to be in the Army in any branch of service. It's what you make out of it. It's anyone can basically tell you like this is how it's going to be, like how I say it in my videos, telling you guys my experiences. But at the end of the day, it's your guys' decision, and there's really no other great way to experience and learn something. The best teacher is experience. It's all up to you guys. I can say anything that I want to say, motivate you guys, and just talk about my experiences. But at the end of the day, you are the one who's going to be learning all these things. A few days after failing, we got back into studying because it's mandatory that if you fail, you study again. I talked to my family, I talked to some friends, he talked to his family and his friends, and we kind of got into a realization like, what are we doing? Why are we purposely failing? It's so stupid that we got up to this point in quitting. So we took the test again and we passed. Fast forward to now, he's deployed. I'm here right now making YouTube videos again and about to become an Army recruiter. So overall, during the span of that time frame, you know, like 5 years, a little bit over, we're both okay. Everything went out great. Everything is great. Life is great. So no worries about it. The bottom line is that, guys, if you come to a point, especially if you're joining the military, there's a lot of struggles. There's a lot of like confusions, things that you're not really sure of. And it will always feel like, am I doing the right thing right now? Or am I actually picking the right scenario or the best situation for me? You know, is this really what I want signing? What I want you to do, guys, is just think about it. Like, if you really want to join, you have to have a reason. Everyone that joined has a reason for joining. I joined because I want to have my own space, my own money. I want to have my own job. I want to have like self-worth, to feel like something, and I wanted to give back to the country that gave me the opportunity to live like this. Everyone has a reason. Some other people join because they want to run away. Some other people don't have no options. It's either do nothing or just join the army or any branch of service. It's all up to you guys. And the main thing that I want you guys to get from this video is that do not ever give up. Because if you give up, you're basically just saying that that's it. Call it quits. I can't do this. In a few years from quitting, you'll realize that I shouldn't have done that. Because look at what's happening with me right now. I'm back to square one where I started. No progress. Same old guy, stagnant. Just don't quit, guys. It doesn't amount to anything. Quitting is for losers. Say it like that way. It might sound harsh, but it's true. Well, that's it for this video. Just a little bit of advice, you know. I just wanted to talk to you guys about myself again, and more army story time. But more videos coming soon. Just to update you guys also, clearing has been really busy. Been going back and forth, finding people, hunting people for their signatures, turning in stuff. We're gonna be taking out all the stuff that's in this house right now, 2 household goods, so they can ship it to California. But for us, from Texas, Fort Hood, to California, to my next duty station, we are gonna be driving, meaning that's more than 24 hours of driving. So expect a long road trip vlog. Probably cut it into pieces and whatnot. But if you like this video, please make sure, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down so I know if you like it or not. And let's try to hit 200 likes for this video again, because we reached that goal the last time. And I just really appreciate you guys, like always, like helping and supporting this channel just to educate people. If you like the video and if you know someone who would actually benefit from these videos, please share it to them. Share it to your friends, your buddy, to your mom, or whatever. Someone who's interested about the army life. And just sharing my thoughts and just sometimes funny stuff. Once again, thank you guys for all the support. More videos coming soon. Subscribe so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. That's it for today. ARCHIEzzle out.